This is my last day Sargent's M3. I've not had a lot of time to play with the knife and to pass around, but I have managed to get 3 days worth of time, so altogether probably 24 to 32 hours worth of time with it. I can tell you that I really like the knife. It's well put together, very, very durable. I beat the snot out of it, and no ill effects at all. The handle is comfortable. I like the contours, the way they fit my hand. It's beefy. It's not too small. It's a good size handle. I really like the way you put it together. I like the exposed pommel. You can beat on the end of the knife and no ill effect. So that's a good thing. The knife itself, the edge is superb. This is, I think, 01, but I'm not real sure what the steel type is. I think it's 01. It's got a great grind on it. It's very, very sharp. Came to me sharp, but a little bit of work on a strop, and the thing will lift the hair off your arm. It doesn't shave; it lifts hair. It's done a great job at splitting. It's got a decent thickness in the spine. Haven't had any issues with that. I've beat it into some pretty good stuff and twisted it out, and it's none the worse for wear for it. It'll take a beating. It's very comfortable to use over time. So I spent quite a bit of time doing some carving. I did several sessions of feather sticks, way more than I needed. At one point, I think I probably had 12 pounds of shavings at my feet, and wasn't uncomfortable for the entire duration of that. It's a very nice knife, very durable. It's comfortable to use. There's nothing bad to say about it. Slices, shaves, splits, cuts, drives. It pretty much does whatever you ask it to do. I went down the path of building a bushcraft shelter with it, and all of these cuts were done with the knife and baton. So none of this is anything other than this knife being beat on with a baton or slicing all of these pieces. So yes, it did take quite a bit of work. It's most of this stuff I wouldn't ordinarily do with a knife. I would probably use an axe or some such, but it worked. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see what I could do with it with just a knife and a baton, and it performed very, very well. Had no problems with it. It was a time-consuming shelter, but it wasn't difficult. It's just methodical, cutting all the pieces, getting them put it in place, weaving them into the framework. I couldn't be happier with the knife. It's done a great job. Brian makes a heck of a knife. I couldn't give him a better endorsement, not that I'm any kind of expert or anything, but it sure was comfortable for me to use, and I could not do harm to it. It was a pleasure to use it. I appreciate the fact that I was picked to be put into the pass around for the M3. I couldn't really ask for anything better than what that knife did for me. I wish I had more time with it. I am on Brian's list, and my day can't come soon enough. I really enjoyed that. So I appreciate it, Brian. Thanks for letting me be a part of the M3 pass around. Much appreciated. And it will go out tomorrow morning to the next participant. Thanks, everybody.